Hi, it's Chantel here, the creator of the student attraction system that gets your studio's marketing running on autopilot. Now, has this ever happened to you where a friend calls you up for a catch up and you say, yeah, that'd be great. But the only time that she can do is that time that little bit of time you've put aside to work on your studio's marketing. And in that time you thought, oh great, I'll finally be able to, redo the ad for the holiday camps. But you go, okay, yeah, let's catch up. And so you go to the catch up and you're having coffee, but inside you're feeling really bad that you're not spending the time you should be on your studio. Now, as women, we are particularly susceptible to saying yes to others, yes to everyone, when we really should be saying yes to ourselves. And in the process, we don't give our studio the attention it deserves. And the real results, the real growth come from when you spend the time thinking and planning and creating new initiatives for your studio. Ones that are going to draw in new students, attract new students, ones that are going to retain your students for longer. And that is the difference between working on your studio and working in your studio, doing the teaching, doing the admin, everything else. Here's a great tip for you. If you want to work on your studio, get out of your studio. Go somewhere peaceful and quiet where you can think, away from the constant distractions of your studio. So my ritual is that every Monday morning, first thing I would do is I go to the beach and I walk along the length of the beach towards my favorite cafe. And as I'm walking, I start thinking, oh, okay, what have I been working on? What did I achieve last week? What's coming up? What do I really need to focus on bringing this week? And as I get to the cafe, I order my nice little chai latte, I sit down somewhere and I get out my notebook, my pencils, and I stop. And I focus. And one of the first things that I'll tend to do is I will get everything down. So here is my notebook for the moment, and you'll see that I use a lot of color, I use mind maps as well, and I will just get everything down that's in my mind. It's like a brain dump essentially. And I'll use a lot of structures like this type of thing to plan your thinking. Use as much color as you can. I like using unlined paper because it allows you to be totally creative. And you'll find that when you take this hour or so to get clarity on what you're working on, what you're achieving, what will happen is that your week will be planned out for you. It's the best way to structure and focus your week to make sure that you're achieving what's really going to get you the best results. This is your time. It's time to plan, time to think, time to dream, time to create. Get out of your studio and give yourself the opportunity to really plan how you are going to make this vision you have for your studio a reality. Now, this is non-negotiable time. Program it into your calendar like it were a dentist appointment. You can't cancel it. It is structured weekly. It's there. And what you'll find is that when you have this ritual time for planning and dreaming, you'll start seeing massive changes in your studio because you're focused upon achieving the results. So when you do that, you'll be able to make such a massive difference in the lives of so many more students and really day by day be building that studio of your dreams.